Here's 10 of my favourite crawling variations that I use to rehab injured shoulders. Now I'm someone who's had a ton of shoulder injuries, 4 traumatic injuries, a bunch of chronic pain, etc. Each time I've rebuilt my shoulder from the ground up, no surgery, and I've come back even though I thought it was over for me, I'd need surgery. Now, crawling is one of my favourite things to use. It's not the only thing, but it's a very good tool to use. So, basic bear crawl. Fairly easy, you've probably seen it a million times. So you're just going to crawl one leg at a time, one arm at a time. Make sure you're pushing through the floor at the same time. Nice and basic, very easy. Give it a 1 out of 10 for difficulty. Next, we can increase the difficulty doing what is called a lizard crawl, just by side bending the body. Good for the obliques as well. And this one, a bit more range of motion on the shoulder, and a little bit harder. We'll give that a 2 out of 10. Then, to really increase the difficulty, we're just going to add a push-up. So adding a push-up is a great way to challenge a rotator cuff. Most people think you need to do isolation exercise to hit the rotator cuff, but you don't. Every time you push or pull, you're using the rotator cuff. All shoulder movements. So this is a good one. Get it nice and low. Just do a rhythmical 1 at a time. So that's like 3 or 4 out of 10 for difficulty. Now I can add, when you get good at that, add a plyometric version. So instead of crawling, you're hopping like a frog. Again, a lot of stress on the cuff, eccentric load, reactive. This is a bit more advanced shoulder rehab, but it is a good one. So a little bit more difficult, 5, 6 out of 10, I'll give that. This one a little weird, but it's just kind of side hop, side crawl, I guess. But the reason I like it is because you're impacting the shoulder again, firing off the cuff, integrating the side, the core. Every time you land, you're training that reactivity. So I give that one a 5 out of 10. This one, a little easier. We're going to look at some dragging or some ones without the legs now. So this is zombie crawl, swimmer, surfer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This one nice and easy, but it's good. It works the shoulder for a full range of motion. You're swimming overhead, dragging down and coming to an extended position. I'd say I'd probably give that 2 out of 10. These are some gymnastics they are from gymnastics really. So extension walk. So you're going to put your hips in the air and just walk back slowly. This one is quite draining on your tricep. It takes a lot of tricep endurance. You want to keep your hips up to make it harder. Higher your hips, the harder it's going to be. There's more extension through the shoulder. Give that one a 6 out of 10. Now this one's one of my favourites, planche walks. So you really want to push out, keep that serratus engaged. Hands out a little bit, legs doing nothing, keeping that hollow body position. Try not to let the hips sag. So that one's a bit harder. I give that like a 7 out of 10. Now this one, a wide crawl. So make sure you're good at holding a wide position. So it's going to stress the chest and the shoulder. Good stress. Just inch forward. Try and keep your hips fairly low. They will come up a little bit, but try and keep that wide plank position. You can start with a little less wide, then go wider as you get better. Good one to work the chest. Remember, the chest is a shoulder muscle too. And the cuff is working hard there to stabilize. So I give that like a 7 out of 10. Overhead crawl. So just maintaining that overhead position. This isn't that hard muscularly. It's a little hard to keep the position. It's good to work on that overhead range. Just make sure your hips don't come up too high. They will want to come up as you step. Try and keep your arms straight overhead. Don't let them come towards your head too much. And that's obviously a good one. Hits your core quite hard. And rotate cuff is working anyway. It's always working, but different position. So I like this one. Maybe an 8 out of 10 for difficulty. Just it's a little awkward to do. Again, this difficulty is just relative to crawling in general. So yeah, 10 variations. I've got about 100 more that I'll probably post another time. You can make it way harder as well. Add a partner with a resistance band. You can have the weighted vest. You can even do them for conditioning on your back of your wrists, or rather your knuckles, fingertips if you're feeling strong, feeling like a Shaolin monk, or just as a conditioning tool on their own. I used to go to this hill and I'd crawl up with a weight vest, crawl up like a bear crawl, a side to side one, sprint down, and I'd reverse it, sprint up, crawl down. It was a proper conditioning tool. So yeah, I like them, and the way it integrates the whole body, the core, the lower back, good for lower back strain or injuries as well. And the way you can incorporate this is either you can use it as a warm-up, and I don't even count sets and reps. I just do few sets, see how it feels, go till I feel the muscles burn a bit. Use it as a warm-up, or use it as a finisher for your shoulder day. See which fits you most. If you do a lot of it, maybe it's going to affect your strength work. But I shouldn't do too much. Yeah, so I'll put a bunch more soon, because there's a ton of variations you can do this. Yeah, and if you've got any questions, put it down below, or just give me a message. I've got my Instagram, my Twitter. Twitter's probably better. You can send me a DM there. And one thing I like about crawling is it's like a reset. Think about a baby versus an old person. Baby's getting up and down off the floor all day. When you get older, if you fall on the floor, it might be over for you. If you're not strong enough to get up. And a lot of these movements, like squatting and crawling, they're just taking it back. That's what a lot of injury rehab is. It's scaling back, rebuilding, and building yourself back up. Because I noticed as well, when I had bad shoulders, I could do some stuff like strength work, but then I'd be strong, I could press, a decent amount. But then I wouldn't be able to, opening a door or just going down to tidy something on the floor and getting up. It caused a bit of shoulder pain. Crawling helps with that. You can say it desensitizes the movement. But all these kind of things basic movements we kind of forget to do. You see someone with really bad back, what do? When they go to sit down, it's very late. When they get up, it's very laborious. It's not quick like a kid, they're just jumping around, bouncing around. So that's one of the reasons I like crawling as well. Very basic, fundamental movement.